Hi friends, I got a stack of books right here. I'm sure you can kind of see it. We're talking about books I'm unhauling today. Most of these are just either books I just couldn't get into, so I DNF'd them. Something that didn't sit right with me in the book, so I DNF'd them. Or they were just really boring and I will never read them again. And so I'm getting them off my shelves so I can have room for more books. Shh, don't tell my husband. Okay, so this first one I picked up honestly because it's probably one of the most stunning covers I've ever seen. And I thought it was beautiful, and it was unmemorable. I don't even remember very much what it was about. Star Daughter. I think this cover is absolutely stunning. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful book. But I don't remember anything about it. So it obviously wasn't that great. And I do remember that when I finished reading it, just like not caring, to be honest. It did. Some people might like it, and good for you if you do. For me, it just wasn't it. I just didn't care for it. The next one is a trilogy, The Fifth Wave. I'm pretty sure this is either a movie or a TV show now. I made it through all three of these, and while they were not the worst books I've ever read, I don't see myself ever reading them again. I thought it was very mediocre. I don't see the point in keeping them on my shelf if I know I'm never going to read them again. Okay, this one was just weird. Like, this story I just thought was the strangest thing. I am not a person who likes a lot of drama at all. And confrontation makes me very uncomfortable, and just I don't know. This book, Happy and You Know It. Obviously, I got it from Book of the Month. I felt uncomfortable, like, the whole book, because there's so much drama and so much, like, things going on in these people's lives that I don't know. I didn't like it. I won't read it again because it made me feel uncomfortable and awkward the whole time I was reading it. Better Together. We've talked about this one not that long ago in a vlog. I DNF'd this one because one of the girls in this story liked girls, and I don't want to read about that. That is not something I agree with, and it's not something I want to read about, so therefore I DNF'd it, and it will be unhauled. Meg Cabot's No Words. I have no words. Meg Cabot was somebody I used to like reading years ago, probably before I had kids, and my oldest is almost 14. So years ago. The two main characters in this book are authors. She is reading his book. She makes a comment that, oh, well, it's better than reading the Bible. It's not as boring as reading the Bible or something like that. I didn't like it. So that was the end of it. The last ones we have are embarrassing because I bought all three books in this trilogy before I read the first one. And I didn't like the first one. And I pushed through and started reading the second one, and I only got halfway through the second one before I just called it quits. I just had to call it quits because I was bored. I felt like I didn't know what was going on. I don't like fighting to read a book. I don't like fighting myself and forcing myself to read something. Like, it's a waste of time to read something you're not enjoying. So, that being said, Realmbreaker series. I read all of Realmbreaker. I read half of Bladebreaker. Like, exactly half. And I never even opened Fatebreaker. Victoria Aveyard had a different series called The Red Queen, one of my all-time favorites. So I really thought I was going to love this one too if I loved her other series, which is why I bought this one all before I read the first one. But honestly was very disappointed and did not enjoy as much as I thought I would. Those are all the books that I will be unhauling. I don't unhaul very much, to be honest, and it kind of takes a lot for me to unhaul a book. But those are ones that definitely felt like it was the right move and the right choice to unhaul. Let me know if you have any differences of opinions on these books, or if you feel the same way I do about them. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember to subscribe and like the video if you are enjoying the content. And also remember that God loves you, I love you, and you are important.